Hello everyone, this is AI7HE back with you for another video. Today we're going to be discussing the Yaesu FTM-6000R. It's a new radio that I just recently purchased. We're going to be going in a little overview and into the basic functions of this radio. If you have this radio and you don't know how to use it, this is a great way to get acquainted with it. So let's get started. As you can see, there's the front panel here. You got the power button to turn on and off. So we'll actually demonstrate that for you. It turns off and then you can turn it back on again. I got it connected to a 30 amp power supply right now. So that's the voltage that it was reading, 14.1. And you're greeted with a pretty easy to read screen. This is a model band radio, so it only receives one band and one frequency at a time. I think that the orange LCD is really bright and really easy to read. So right here is your F1 key. So this is a key you can program yourself for any of the functions that we'll discuss in a little bit, like transmit power, the reverse of a repeater, home frequency, anything like that. You can program that button. So when you press it, it will do that function for you. Then you have the bands key, which you can select each band. You can go through each band. So we'll just do that for you. 220 megahertz, the 70 centimeter band. I already got a frequency set here. And then this receives all the way up to 990 megahertz, something like that. So you can go up all the way there. And then it also receives the air band as well. So pretty wide band coverage for this radio for the price point as well. So that's one neat feature. And then you got this button right here, which is the VM key. You can select that between the VFL mode, which is this mode we're in right now, or memory mode, which I have a couple of memories in here already. Just toggle back and forth. And then you have the PMG button, which is I guess it stands for primary memory group. You can set up to 5 frequencies where it's basically its own scan bank. You can scan all of your favorite frequencies that you listen to, either a simplex channel or a repeater, and they're stored all right here. And you can also scan through them, kind of how you do with your memory channels. So we'll just get out of that to get back to VFL mode. Another good mode to use. Then right here you have the F menu key. Now there's two functions of this. If you just press this once, you go to a select number of functions. And these are the main functions. Yaesu was kind enough to tell us or give us the most frequently used set mode options in this one set. So you have the home button. So you can select, depending on what band you're on, you can select the home frequency of each band, which is a commonly used function to use, I guess. Then you can do the repeater reverse, which is also commonly used among amateurs. And then the repeater set mode, which sets, I believe, the offset, so plus, minus, or just a simplex function. And then the transmit power. So all of these are pretty commonly used and the most frequently used. So they just put it in a separate set mode bank to access pretty easily. So we'll actually back out of this. There's a back button right here you can press to get out of anything you want. Then let's go back to this F menu key and hold it down. And then here you get all of the set mode functions available in the radio. So they're all here, plus the ones that we went over before this, which was about 4 or 5. Here you can select anything you want, really. You can select the beep, the bell, clock type, dimmer, DTMF, all this is in here, mic gain. scan, squelch type, squelch code, the transmit, the timeout timer, sorry. All of these functions are in the set mode if you hold down this F menu key, not just press it. If you press it, again, you just go to those four most frequently used um, functions. So we'll exit out of here by pressing the back button right here. And we're back to the VFO mode. And you press this and hold it. This also is the squelch. And here you can select, oh, let me see. Oh, if you just press it, sorry. You can do the squelch, whoops, squelch level. Go all the way down so you can demonstrate the audio. So that's 0. All the way up to 16. So that's another cool feature. And again, it's just a squelch, but it's also the back button. And that probably only works when you're in like a function. So we'll do this. Just press and hold the function or tap it and then just select back. So that's another cool button and really easy to use button. Now over here you got the volume, so you can select the volume. This gets really loud, so I just keep it about right there. It's good audio for listening. And then over here you can either tune with the microphone here, the up or down buttons, or you can tune with this dial knob. Just to give you some options there, up or down. And then that's pretty much it for the functions on the radio itself. Here's the mic. The pretty generic mic that Yaesu has newly implemented. You got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 dials, and the A and B, so you can do DTMF stuff. And P1, P2, P3, P4. These are kind of the same thing as the F1 key right here. You can select different functions, program them to each of these buttons so you can quickly access them. So like transmit power, the repeater reverse, different home frequencies, all that type of stuff. And then you have the mute button, which I think is cool. If you don't want to listen to certain traffic, I have to turn down the volume right here. You can just select mute on the microphone and it'll mute it, but then when you want to listen again, you press mute again and it will unmute. So that's kind of cool. You got your PTT on this side. You got a little mic hanger, so you can put it on a little mic hanger if you want to use this mobile. And you got the up and down arrows. And like I said, try to get that in focus. There we go. So you got the up and down arrows or buttons, and you can use this to tune up or down on the VFO. And that's pretty much it, really. Just the basic functions and just a quick overview of the Yaesu FTM-6000. And one more thing I forgot to mention is that this is a remote head. You can detach this and put it on a separate mount. Like if you were to use this mobile in the vehicle, you can mount this separately and put the radio body underneath the seat or something. So that's really cool. I'm not going to do that right now because I'm using this as a shack radio, and I know it works, so I won't do it now. But that's a cool feature also to have if you are buying this radio for mobile use. So anyway, that's it. That's just a basic overview and basic function demonstration on the Yaesu FTM-6000. I'm going to be doing a couple more videos on this radio on how to program a memory, as well as some primary memory group functions you can use, just to kind of go into more advanced features of this radio. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you again next time.